It is a beautiful day. Look at the sun. Woo. I love swimming during the day.
Hey guys, we will be your regular dose of positive vibes online. Please subscribe.
What's up, Mabuhay Squad? How are you doing? Did you sleep well? I hope so. Guys, welcome to another vlog here at the Mabuhay Squad Farm House. A dream home that my partner and I built here in the Philippines, in the province of Cavite. So it's a beautiful day, as you can see. Super sunny. Look, that pool is calling. It's been raining. It's been typhooning here in the Philippines for the past 4 days. So it's really great to have some sunshine. Guys, welcome to another vlog. Now I wanted to go into the farm lot just to see what's up. So this here is our residential lot. So where we live, and then over here is where all the farming activities happen. All our animals are on the side, fruits and veggies. We're growing a ton of vegetables and different fruits. Here is the parrot aviary, and OMG, there are birds inside. Oh my, did you guys see that? There were wild birds inside the aviary. They found a hole somewhere. We gotta patch that up. Anyways, here are the parrots. Hi, there's one of them. This is one of the blue napes, endemic to the Philippines. But all these parrots were captive bred. They were not wild caught. And way down there are the crimson-bellied conures and another blue nape parrot. I think that one is Marcelo. This one, I believe, is... Are you Clara or are you Gabriella? There are the goats hanging out. They've been grazing on all of this greenery. Chickens are also out. Hi guys. See, they're pecking at random things. There's another chicken there taking a nap. This is one of the native chickens. These large, beautiful ones are Brahmas. We're gonna look into getting more Brahmas because I love the Brahmas. There are silkies in there, brooding some eggs. Let's check out the iguanas. Hi guys. These iguanas have been eating so much. We feed them a lot of the greenery from here, which definitely has a ton of micronutrients in it. There's Magnus, the blue one, our blue iguana. All of these iguanas were adopted. Yes. Previously loved. Oh, you look stunning. You are stunning, Magnus. They have a lot of room here to roam and bask. And they have a shaded area where they can get away from the heat if they need to. And they're just really healthy. This is actually my dream iguana pen. I've always wanted to have iguanas in a pen outdoors. It was just something I love. There are 3 juveniles. Hi there. You know, growing up, they were always like, don't keep 2 male iguanas together. But in the wild, they live in colonies. They live in groups. And they can establish a pecking order of sorts. They just need an ample amount of room to establish their own colonies, or for beta males to get away if they need to. Wow, look at this grass. This here is our plant nursery. We keep a lot of our plants in here. It's got this mesh that blocks out 75% of the sunlight, so it's really gentle on the plants. Plants living inside are thriving, and it keeps the plants protected from pests as well. This here is a tricycle. Isn't that cute? It's owned by our driver, Lee. Tricycles are kind of it's like our version of the tuk-tuk, if you guys know what a tuk-tuk is. It's a public mode of transit here in the Philippines. And it's basically a motorcycle attached to this cool sidecar. Some of those on our team bike in. See? Cool bike there. Again, here are our plant beds. Some of them still, they're resting. They don't have any plants in them yet. Some we've just planted. But we've got several herbs and veggies here. This here's tarragon. RJ and I love to make tarragon tea every night. And we just pull a bunch of this out and stick it in some hot water. It's really great. This here is lemongrass. Some of this stuff needs to be cleared. Just a ton of great things. Eggplants, guys. We have so many eggplants every day. Tons. Like this eggplant plant is it's so prolific. Tons of eggplants all the time. So guys, remember how we had to completely cut this because of caterpillars? Well, they're back. I think like Tita Sonia from Sonia's Garden, one of our mentors, she said to just leave the caterpillars, let them eat what they need to, and eventually they pupate and they become butterflies and become very important pollinators. So maybe we'll just leave them because they do eventually mature and they move on. Here we've got some papaya. See, papaya growing. More plants, more stuff, tomatoes, various trees here. This is ampalaya, bitter gourd. More tomatoes, more bitter gourd. Look at how much papaya. Wow, that is crazy. Isn't that mad? That's like so much papaya. I do think our plants are doing really well because we've planted right at the edge of this forest. So our whole back property is a really big forest, which is great because the forest generates nutrients just simply by being a forest. Like random leaves fall from the trees, you know, insects and animals come out here and they like poop in the soil, etc. So it's really great for our plants and the soil is so fertile. This is actually our food forest. This whole ground cover here is my dream sweet potato patch. Look at all of this, all of these purple leaves, that's sweet potato leaves. We harvest those and we eat them, and so do a lot of our animals. It's just basically free food. It's great and it's good ground cover. We also have this. This is one of 4 or 5 bee boxes that we have. Here are stingless bees. That's the entrance to the hive. In the Philippines and throughout Southeast Asia, as well as South America, there are bees that don't have stingers. They just are bees that create honey, and to attack they'll bite, but we don't have to worry about being stung with these bees. Eventually I'm gonna want to get in there and taste the honey. I'm sure the honey is so tasty. It's generally syrupy, like it's more runny and a bit sour compared to like regular honey, but that's cool. You chickens are funny. They're foraging even underneath this large storage unit here. I'm sure they're finding a ton of bugs and worms. What's up, Mabuhay Squad? How are you doing? Did you sleep well? I hope so. Good morning. Good morning. It's another beautiful morning. But guys, yesterday, or was it yesterday? The day before, I really pushed myself on leg day at the gym, and OMG, I couldn't walk. As you guys know, the legs are really connected to the back. So a lot of like back injuries happen when you're working out legs, for those of you who go to the gym. Like, you know, all those squats, the lunges, all of that. Like, you really need your back to stabilize yourself for a lot of these leg exercises, deadlifts, things like that. So yeah, I pushed myself so hard, and then after later that night, I couldn't walk. I was like in bed and in so much pain, and I've had past like lower back issues, a slip disc, right, and sciatica. Wow, which was like literally, it was like maybe 6 or 7 months of recovery. It took a long time. No, maybe even 9 months, something crazy like that. So yeah, and like my issues were starting to feel like they were coming back. But anyways, I'm okay. I can walk again, thank goodness. So I'm recovering, but sadly, it also caused me to have to skip an ANTSCANADA episode this week. So I can rest. This whole week is basically my week off, which is cool because I got to do a lot of stuff, like vlog now. Guys, ever since starting this new ANTSCANADA series, I have had very little time to actually like vlog as often as I used to. In case you don't know, I have another channel called ANTSCANADA, guys. It's my biggest channel. And in December of last year, I decided to put some extra juice in the videos. Pivot in terms of the content. It used to be just about ants. Now it's about a vivarium, which includes ants still. And then I like increased the length and production value of each episode by like 4. So I like created a lot of work for myself, but it's awesome. It's so fun. And the series on that channel it's really cool and sort of one of a kind. I'm really happy with the ANTSCANADA videos. And I hope you guys are too, but sadly, this week I'll have to skip a week so I can recover. Anyways, making coffee now. But despite any break, I'm still working. I did some filming yesterday and the day before, and I'm doing more filming probably today. Guys, I can't help but work. It's just, I don't know, it's like, what else am I gonna do? I love working. And I love what I do for work. It's so fun. Yeah, I'm gonna have to work. I'm gonna do some work later. But I'm also going to enjoy this day off, because usually Sundays are beautiful outside, but I'm like here in this chair at 5 a.m. all the way till like 8 p.m. at night just editing. But yeah, yay, I get to enjoy and relax. Mabuhay Squad here at the pool. Wanted to do a little aqua fitness. I think it'll help with my back, because if you have any like joint injuries, guys, like knees or lower back, swimming is the best exercise because it's like low impact. You kind of float. Woo! And there are a lot of leaves in the pool today because for this tree is shedding. It's starting to lose a lot of leaves, but it'll be gone by tomorrow. We have a robot that vacuums, and also all this leaf litter kind of goes over the edge and gets caught, and then we basically just net it up at the bottom at the catch trap area. It is a beautiful day. Look at the sun. Woo. I love swimming during the day. It's so gorgeous. And then when you go under the water, it just looks so beautiful. The way the sunlight like glistens through the water, it's just so magical. And then that forest, it's just so calming. I love it. I love nature. So, all of you guys from temperate regions, I know it's the end of the summer now. And I remember that feeling living in Toronto, Canada. It's a little depressing, I hate to say. But not for everyone. A lot of people like fall. Like a lot of girls like fall. I found. Because it's cool, it's sweater weather, fashion options, etc. You know, what is that pumpkin and spice mocha thingy at like the coffee shop, etc. I don't like the cold. So RJ and I at the end of the month, we are heading over to Canada and US and Saudi Arabia too. So that should be fun. We first head over to Saudi Arabia as a connecting flight. Then we go to Toronto, Canada. Yay! Can't wait. Gonna be home for just a few days. And then we head over to Orlando, Florida, guys. So all of you in the US, in the Florida area, RJ and I will be at Animal Con USA. That's October 4th to 6th. I'll have a special talk on the main stage and a meet and greet. Feel free to come down to Animal Con in Orlando. And then from there, we might go to Austin, Texas, guys, for a certain shoot. But I'm not gonna tell you what that is yet. And then from Austin, Texas, we're gonna go to North Carolina. Yay! RJ's sister we're going to visit, and her new husband, who you guys have seen in the vlogs. He proposed to her up there on our roof deck. Like, we had prepared this romantic dinner, and it was just so sweet. So we're gonna go see them. That's gonna be fun. And then from there back to Canada, and then we go to Saudi Arabia for 2 days. I can't wait to see what that place is like. So yeah, We're gonna have to experience some fall weather, I guess. But nothing beats hot weather. I love hot weather. How about you guys? The tropics, there's something about it. But we're currently in our rainy season here in the Philippines. It's typhoon season. Actually, over the past few days, it's been typhooning here. Just non-stop rain. So it's really nice to see some sun, as I mentioned earlier in the vlog. It's gonna start to get cooler soon. We're gonna enter our cold months, I guess. And cold, that's quote unquote cold, Philippines cold. Which is around 22 degrees during the day, 23 degrees, which is cold towards December. And then this pool gets too cold to swim in. I think it reaches like 26, 27 degrees Celsius, which I know doesn't sound cold, but for Philippines, it's cold. Then shortly after that, around February, that's when we hit our summer. You guys remember summer, right? It's so hot. I love it. But this lush forest kind of shrivels up. It all dies. A lot of insects and animals go into hibernation or they die in the summer because they self-preserve. I mean, it's too hot. It rarely rains. So this forest that you see here will just be like a bunch of sticks. Even the acacia trees will be a little bit bare. And guys, look at this bamboo patch over here. This of course is bamboo. If you haven't seen bamboo, this is what bamboo looks like. It grows really, really big, some species. And I love the way bamboo looks because it looks so Asian. But see these like sparse, see this sparse kind of stalk? So that is going to be a new bamboo shoot. So it's bald at first. The bamboo sends out these bald stalks there and there. And then eventually from the tops of the stalk will blossom the rest of the leaves. And then it becomes like a full bamboo tree, I guess, like that. And look, it bends, it sways with the wind. And when it's really windy, guys, it's actually a little scary. It like bends pretty far. See, look at it swaying in the wind. It's actually quite therapeutic to watch. But sometimes it actually breaks. Like if you look over there, see, it broke and it kind of fell on our property. So it isn't always that flexible, but the bamboo sure looks nice. Like see there, see at the edge of that one is starting to bloom its leaves right there at the top. Holy, look at the size of that one. That one's gonna be massive. Love it. Love bamboo. So guys, check this out. I found this long highway of ants that starts all the way down there. They come here, let me show you. Sorry, please excuse all of the acacia leaves. So they come from way down there. Oh, they're coming from all the way down there. Okay, they come from all the way down there, the edge, that glass edge there, where they have a nest probably somewhere down there. They walk all the way here, and then all the way here, down this ledge. See them? Weaver ants. Down this ledge. See, it's a long trail. All the way here. Down, 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 down here. All the way here, where they climb this rock wall. See, there's a bunch of them right there. All the way up. All the way up. Where they go from here? They go up there, and I guess they travel into the forest somewhere way down there. That is so funny. Love weaver ants. Now those ants are beneficial to our yard. They're native. They're important for the ecosystem because they keep the bug population down, so they eat insects. They'll even eat pest insects on the host plant that they live in. They live in the trees, by the way. If you haven't seen them on ANTSCANADA, the ANTSCANADA channel, you must check them out. They are awesome, awesome ants. But they are important for the ecosystem. They also eat fire ants and other invasive ants, so that's a good thing. Alrighty guys, it is time for sauna. Yes, thank you Oasis Sauna. Love this. This is a woo! Yes! Been preheating it. It is a Finnish style sauna. So it's made of complete, like it's all wood and it smells so good. Even though we've had this for like a year or more now, it smells so good. And it's got like a pail of water, which you can take the water and just, oh, listen to that burn, that sizzle. It makes it hotter. Woo! You can set this, but it's, it says 15 minutes, but I actually timed it, it's 17 minutes. But can't keep my phone in here, so I'll see you guys afterwards. Oh, hot.
Hi, Brittany. Hey, Brittany. Yes. Hi.
This is Rizal.
Rizalzies, you're getting shaggy again. Yes.
And this is Brittany. The hairiest dog and the baldest dog. Brittany, by the way, is a Mexican hairless, and Rizal here is a standard poodle.
And he slobbered on my face.
It's their time to like wander the property.
Yes, go play.
Oh my gosh, guys. I was just sitting here and peeking across, and look, it looks like our squash is blossoming. How awesome. Let's go see. Guys, I'm totally in my Speedos. I need to wear some slippers to go over to the farming lot. Wow, it's so pretty. See? So, this isn't squash. This is the lufa. Patola, they call it in Filipino. We actually are growing some lufa because Filipinos eat it. We put it in one of our soup dishes, and it grows from a vine, like so. I'll show you the patola we have inside. But it's climbing this tree, and the bees, I'm sure, are totally pollinating it. How lucky these bees are. They've got a whole forest just like at their disposal, and then they've got like flowers just above them and right beside them. Awesome. Love you, bees. We are gonna have so much patola. We're gonna have so much lufa, guys. We'll be able to sell sponges, natural sponges. Okay, I'm going inside because the mosquitoes are like, hey, there is a half-naked Asian. Let's feast. Gosh, look at how beautiful. You're so beautiful. There's the female. She's brown. But the male, this is a red golden pheasant. His colors are coming in. Look at how beautiful he is. So pretty. And we've got the conures. Hi, conures. What's up? What's up? So here, guys, this is the patola that I was talking about. Showed you this in the last vlog. It is this long gourd, and Filipinos eat it, but we're gonna just let it dry in the sun, because when you peel it, it becomes a loofah, those natural sponges, and you can use it when you shower and bathe. It's cool, right? Good morning, Mabuhay Squad. Did you sleep well? Watching my chickens run is hilarious. And why is this rooster being so mean to this youngster here? In the mornings, we let them run around. Actually, during the day, they run around. Some, even though the door is open, decide to stay inside. The parrots are eating now. See, they're having breakfast. I love it, guys. It's raining. Once again. See? So when it rains, like if you look at that outdoor aviary, that aviary down there, so the middle part doesn't have a roof, but both sides have a roof. So the birds have the option to either sit in the shade or to literally sit in the rain and bathe. Now I find the blue napes, those green parrots, love the rain. They love it. Every time it rains, they're out there. See? Hanging from the ceiling and just loving the shower. See? They don't want to be in the shade. They'll even sleep in the rain. That's how much they like it. The conures, however, generally prefer the shade. But rain is really important for parrots because the parrots, I've said this before in previous vlogs, the parrots produce a powder on their feathers, and in terms of the conures, because they're from South America, it's more of an oil. but they produce this feather coating which basically binds to germs, bacteria, you know, dirt, fungus, all of that. And then the idea is when it rains, it washes off that protective layer along with those germs and bacteria, etc. So rain is actually really healthy for birds, for parrots in particular. And birds need to bathe. We also have a water, like big water dish that the birds could like bathe if they need to when it doesn't rain. But ever since I got these birds, I've been noticing how much these conures in particular love the rain. They're so funny. Love that. Look at that. So good. Now these blue nape parrots are they're native to the Philippines. Endemic. These birds in particular are captive bred. They were not taken from the wild, so they were born at a breeder's. And because in the wild, guys, they're actually decreasing in numbers. They're near threatened. They're considered near threatened, mostly due to habitat destruction, or how should I say? Yeah, loss of habitat because of human activities. But their numbers are increasing now because of captive programs in the pet trade. So that's good that they get, I mean, obviously it's better if these birds could fly in the wild and live on their own, but at least they can still stick around through the pet trade. Also applies to the conures. These conures are rare in the wild. They're endangered. I believe they're from South America, but this species is very abundant in the pet trade. But where they're from, in their native range, they're becoming much more rare to see in the wild.
Oh, look at that baby gecko. Hi there, buddy.
Staying dry from the rain. Guys, what I love about living here in the Philippines is wildlife is everywhere. Like, it's everywhere you turn. The biodiversity and density of life per area is so much more here in the tropics than, say, like, well, when I lived in Canada. In Canada, to find like bugs and little critters, I had to like go in my yard and lift stones, right? But here, they're just literally everywhere. They're even in the house. Like, you can't get rid of insects coming into the home, geckos wandering the ceilings, things like that. They just are. Like, sometimes we'll randomly find like frogs in our house. Like this year I found like 3 banded bullfrogs just like hopping around the floor, which had emerged from one of our house plants. Like, you see, it's like that. It's kind of a different thing. I know in North America, if people sometimes they freak out if they see a spider or an ant in the home. It's a big deal. But here in the Philippines, Filipinos are just used to living amongst the wildlife, and the wildlife come in. Now at hotels and resorts, and most condo buildings, they will fumigate the entire building regularly, like sometimes every morning. And I'm like, oh my gosh, imagine all of those pesticides that people breathe in and all of that. And again, bad for the environment, and it's just, I didn't want to do that. We could fumigate the whole home, but the poison would float up to my ant room and kill all of my pets and my ant colonies and all of that. The vivarium, right? So we don't do that. We don't spray here. And in fact, all of our products are eco-friendly because our detergents and soaps and all of that, eco-friendly, because all of those chemicals seep into the soil and they end up in our water table. And our water comes from underground. It comes from an aquifer. So we're really careful about even the products we use here at our home because we end up ingesting it in the end. and we want to integrate as harmoniously as we can into nature, right? All right, guys. So I'm gonna head to the gym now, and get fit, get the blood pumping, sweat dripping, all of that good stuff, because health is wealth. But gonna end the vlog here. Thank you guys so much for joining us today here at the farmhouse, and I guess I'll see you guys in the next vlog. So if you haven't yet, be sure to hit the like button, as it really helps us a lot. It lets YouTube know that our vlogs are worth sharing to new audiences. I know you guys have been doing that. Thank you so much. And if you haven't yet, do hit that subscribe button. Come join our Mabuhay Squad. We will be your regular dose of positive vibes online. I'll see you guys in the next vlog. Bye.